Alright, so I'm making a video for my watch list for this week. And yeah, let's get into it. So for this week, we have a lot. Let's look at what we have for earnings. So we have Google, Tesla, and Coca-Cola. Well, who cares about Coca-Cola? We have Google and Tesla, which is crazy that we have Tesla and Google. Which is gonna be a bit crazy. Um, oh, what day would we have Tesla? We have it on the 7th. Okay, so we got time. So we have it on 23rd. So we have it on Wednesday, and on Google we also have it on Wednesday. Yeah, we have it on Wednesday. Alright, so cool. We have Google and Tesla on the same day on Wednesday. Which would be pretty interesting to see what will happen to these stocks if they report earnings good or not. And on Tesla, I mean on economic calendars today, so this next week we have, this is old, so I have to go on the other one because it won't show me the newest one. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, alright, cool. So, next week, right? Where's the, whatever. 21st. We have no news on Monday. Tuesday we have 8:30. Oh, Powell speaks. Richmond Manufacturing Index. And then Wednesday we have home existing sales. Not bad. Thursday we have employment claims, flash manufacturing PMI, flash service PMI. So we do have a bunch of news for this week. So some cool things to keep our head ups. And we also Fed Powell speaking. And that's what we have for the economic calendar. Now let's go on to the charts. Alright, so wait, how do I move this thing? Because I don't want to show you guys this. Yeah, I'll just make another screen for you guys to watch. Create a new existing screen. Alright, so cool. You can see my screen now. So for next week, let's look at SPY. I mean NQ. We're very close to all-time highs, and we're making a nice trend right here. So we're just following up with it, and hopefully we can follow through and break all-time highs and keep making new highs. So for the downside, I have, just in case if we break the downside, we have 2260 right here. 22,060, 600, 22,600. And we have 22,800, and for the upside we have 23,320.75, which is the all-time high. On ES we have support is at 640, in between 640 and 630. So yeah, we gotta watch out for those 6230, 6240. Nice trend following up with the all-time high is 63.57, which has the high. So we break all-time, that would be nice. We can see a new move up. And KQQ, let's fix these trends because these trends are pretty shit. Downside probably watch 550, quite important. 550 is pretty important. 552, 552 is also important. All-time highs up here at 65, 6380, and this potential 560 could be decent for scalped downside support, and 556 get out of there. So that's pretty cool. That's for QQ. Now we have this SPY. These trends are just being broken. Downside, I'd probably just watch. What's the all-time high on this? Oh, 629.80. 629.80. 69.80. Downside, I watch out for 618, maybe 619. 620 is important too. 620 is really important to look at. 620 and 618 is very important. Alright, let's mark these levels right here. And yeah. Alright, and then y'all talk about it right here. Cool. Let's move on to the main stock. So for Netflix, this is very weak. I didn't trade Netflix because I don't really like the stock itself. But this is really good to the downside. Like I read this load and made at 1,201. We can play that 1,200 break. I don't know how. I don't really know how the stock really moves, so it'd probably just be like a touch it play, so just quick in and out play. So I'd be careful with this. So yeah, this looks good to the downside though, but yeah, I'd be very careful with the stock because stock barely has any volumes, but it probably puts for having a lot of volume for this week. And also the stock really moves on its own, so this could be really good to the downside, 21, 12, 1. And also we have these other support levels right here, 96. We have this low right here, and obviously we probably won't get that low. I don't really know how the stock moves, so I don't really expect it to go that low because I don't know how it moves. But for a quick scalp, I watched 1200 into, I don't know, not really, don't know really what I have a target for this, but I'd probably take this with Nor if Nor's looking at it. Next we have AMD. Not really nothing much on AMD, but I just look at the high into 164. So let's just move all this shit because what the fuck is going on? 160 right here, and the high is at 163.39, 162.39. I had a quick scalp on this at 158 something. I forgot what it was, that low that I made right here. So that's gonna be bad at 156 as well. Actually, not really 156. Probably I wouldn't even look at this to the downside to be honest with you. But if this holds up, this is a trend right here as well. We can follow. Now for Google, the stock's finally actually like moving up. Unlike it was back then, it was just doing some bullshit. But now this looks decent at 190. I'd probably take this at 190. I'm not gonna chart this right now because that's something I've charted in the pre-market because I don't. Stock is a bit weird. But yeah, I'll just skip over this one. So next one, Meta. I've been preaching about this move right here. It's at 712 to the downside. I saw there's rooms like 700, but yeah. So for this, honestly, there's nothing really good on it anymore except for the downside. I think it's a bit overextended. So if anything, I'd watch a recovery play, but honestly, there's nothing really good on this. Maybe 705, 708, or 728, or 724, or that high mid, or that all-time high. That's all I'd be looking at. But honestly, for now, nothing's really good on this stock, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Now I'm gonna keep the very big ones for the last. Nvidia looks really good. Honestly, 175 will be such a good scalp, but just that the stock moves so weird. It's really annoying. The last couple of weeks, the stock just not. It's been weird, but I really want to take that high into 175 if we can. If we can't, then I'll be pretty pissed because this is really good. But you can also take this to 174 into that high break, or 174 and hold into 175 breakout. But honestly, if you're trying to play smart, you probably should play the high break and place a 75 separate trade, because this stock is weird sometimes. It's been recently weird. There's also 175 to the downside, but honestly, I probably wouldn't trade this. It's a bit weird to trade this to the downside. If anything, I'd trade this at 169 if it were to come here to the downside. This could be really good. But honestly, this is all I have for this stock. But yeah, just the all-time high break would be quite nice on this. And next we have Tesla. Tesla, we have earnings next week, so it's gonna be weird to trade. So I'd probably look at that high break. So like, what was the high I made? Because it's finally broken out of that consolidation. I mean that range I was stuck in. The high I made right here is 331.50. So what was this? 330. Okay, this is just a high I made over here at 331. You probably have 331 as a target. This could be a quick scalp. Depends on how Tesla moves. I'm not gonna really chart this as well because I know I'm probably gonna wake up on Monday morning. It's just gonna be either like at 335 or just at 327. It's gonna be weird. I don't know. It might move during pre-market, so I don't really want to mess with this right now. It's too close as well. So I'd honestly just wait for a chart. Now the big one that I really like for this week, I don't really trade Shopify, but I really like Shopify. This setup looks actually like a proper setup. So obviously this is not all-time high. All-time high is all the way at 176, 170 something. Where is it? Yeah, 176.29 too. This is just a double top breakout. This could be really fucking nice. This is really nice actually. If you look at it on the bigger time frames, this has just been stuck in this range. It's finally breaking out of it. This could be really nice. So I would only take this at 70 cents. Maybe 129 into the 130 range, but it's a bit risky because I don't know how this stock plays out. So for a safer entry, I'd probably take this at 129.70 into the 130 breakout. That's how I would strictly play this. Nothing else, nothing crazy on this. Don't want to overcomplicate it, but yeah. That's what I have for Shopify. This is gonna be probably my biggest play I really like. And I love how it pulled back, so hopefully it doesn't break during pre-market. But yeah, 121.70 is my entry, and my target is the 130 break. So for Shopify, it's really good. Uh, Overall, this is a pretty good watch list, hopefully. So hopefully next week we can get some of these going. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.